Game Day 3 between Nizhny Novgorod and the visitors UCAM Murcia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a very big treat tonight as Group A is becoming to be a hot pot and definitely one of the most competitive groups here in the Basketball Champions League. The fixtures that will be going on tonight. Ventspils right now will be hosting Banvit. Sidga Zavalina will be taking on Anwel Woklarek. And tomorrow, Le Mans Safa will be taking on MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, this group is definitely one of the more competitive groups, and we're so lucky to have two teams that made it to the Final Four last year. UCAM Murcia coming up very short in the, well, we say very short, they were unlucky to come up with a 2-point loss in the semi-finals against the then champions Ike of Athens. Already they're off to a great start there, 2 wins and 0 losses, while MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, a lot of changes to their teams. They sit second bottom. One of the favorites in this group, as you can mention, will be Sidga Zavalina. As for our host tonight, Nizhny Novgorod, they have got off to a so-so start with 1 win and 1 loss. They came up with that loss against Sidga Zavalina. Well, Manuel Katze is going to be definitely a lot of expectations on him tonight to play that number 5 role, the center position, as he fits into what is going to be a new exciting season. Well, UCAM Murcia definitely with a few players back from last season. Ovi Soko, the British national player, made it into the Basketball Champions League top 5 last year. So influential. Like other players featuring will be Sadio Rojas, and not to mention Katze, as we just saw. Well, Kendrick Perry, definitely one of their top players to look out for. The American will be playing a very explosive style of basketball. Lots going to be held on him tonight as how well he can push the transition for the home side. Nizhny Novgorod really need to make sure they get off to a good start tonight. One of the definitely players that you must keep an eye out, as we mentioned, was Omar Roderick, Aaron Broussard, and not to mention Kendrick Perry. This is a good chance now for Nizhny Novgorod to prove that they can mix it in here with the big boys, and to take on a team who is undefeated so far in their first 2 games in their home arena. For the UCAM Murcia, they've got one thing on their mind, and that is just to get back to the Final Four. And who knows, maybe we could have that tournament held in Spain. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, we thank you for joining us here in the Basketball Champions League for Game Day 3. Already we are in our 3rd season so far of the Basketball Champions League, and it's so interesting to see that already in our 3rd season, we're definitely one of the top competitions in Europe. It's based on the number of teams representing from different European nations and the positions of those teams where they have finished the season before. As you can imagine, competition within the Basketball Champions League is at its best. That's going to be dependent on Ovi Soko tonight to really lead the boys down the stretch of 4 quarters, but to really make sure that he dominates inside. But Ovi Soko, not the foundation big man, almost a 4 stretch 3 who likes to step out, along with the likes of Marcus Delia. Martinez will be playing in the backcourt, but this is a very flexible and dynamic UCAM Murcia squad. Kevin Tumba, one of the better athletes and big men in the league of this competition. If they can dominate the rebounds, really protect the paint tonight, they're going to probably leave Russia with a victory. But the host side, they're going to have the home crowd on their backs and the home court advantage. Nizhny Novgorod are really going to rely on their big 3 to perform tonight. Kendrick Perry is their top scorer. He's averaging 20 points per game, followed by Broussard, who's averaging 15. But they're going to need other players to step in and step up tonight, as they know what they're going to be up against. Odom, this is a great chance for him to prove himself at this level. He's going to have to play some influential basketball, that's for sure. The thing that's going to get a team like Nizhny Novgorod into the latter rounds is how cohesive they can play, how well they can move the ball. More importantly, can they play for each other? You always find teams that maybe short of one franchise player or some player that can really take over a game. Not that they don't have that. As we mentioned, Kendrick Perry, probably one of the more dominant players on offense here in the Basketball Champions League, but each player can understand their role and just play in the system. And who knows, Nizhny Novgorod can really surprise a lot of people this season in the Basketball Champions League. Zoran Lukic from Belgrade. He's had stints with Banvit. This is now his second stint with Nizhny Novgorod. He started with the club back in 2008. It's a very long spell. Held a position as the assistant coach for the national team of India back in 2006. Now he finds himself here in his second season, in his second spell with Nizhny Novgorod. We'll just get set to introduce the starting lineups of these two squads. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how they match up with each other, but more importantly, it's going to be interesting to see how they finish. Well, we're just going to introduce our officials tonight. We got Ademir Zurapovic, Gentian Cici, and Jenko Tomasovic. Well, our officials are coming from Slovakia, Albania, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very happy to say that we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they will continue to do so here tonight in the Basketball Champions League. We're literally 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from tip-off. Just get set for the starting lineup for UCAM Murcia. They're going to go inside with the big man Kevin Tumba. He's going to be partnered alongside Adurov, Sadio Rojas, and Obi Soko. And in the backcourt, Milton Doyle and Shalom Kloof will make up the point guard and two guard roles. They're going with a very explosive lineup. Kevin Tumba is going to have to be the big factor for them inside. How well can he protect the back? Javier Juarez will know that last year was a big achievement for the club, and he knows now that that's put a lot of expectations on him and his squad, so they must perform here tonight on the road in Russia. As for Nizhny Novgorod, it's going to be no surprise of all to see Perry in the starting lineup again. One of the better players to watch out for here in the Basketball Champions League, but more importantly, it's going to be a huge loss tonight without Dragicevic. Kendrick Perry, Artem Komalov, who's also a very young and upcoming guard, Ilya Popov, Dmitry Uzinski, and Odom Roderick will make up that starting lineup. We already talked about Zoran Lukic now, second spell with the club here at Nizhny Novgorod. In the second season of his second spell. It'll be very interesting to see how they play this one out tonight. They've got a few accolades of themselves in their domestic basketball, winning the VTB United League in the 2013-14 regular season, as well as the Russian Cup in 2011, and more recently, last season, 2018. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of week. It is that time of day. You know what it is. It's the Basketball Champions League, game day 3, between our hosts, Nizhny Novgorod, and the visitors, last season's third-place finishers, UCAM Murcia. Do not go anywhere, as we are set for tip pretty soon. Think about how they started their season last year in the opening game against UNEF Cologne, where they came back from a 20-point comeback and won in the dying moments. But a few changes this last season, but the collectiveness and the synergy of UCAM Murcia is going to be a lot for Nizhny Novgorod to answer against. But what an exciting young player we're about to see tonight. Definitely one of the more explosive scorers here in the Basketball Champions League. The atmosphere is going to be very electrifying here tonight. Oh, Kevin Tumba will jump. The tip is up, and it is the visitors who get the first possession of the game. He gives the ball up back to Doyle. Doyle's going to take it down the middle. Doyle looks for the pick and roll, but not there. Rojas is going to come off a screen. Again, Tumba not available in the pick and roll. Soko's going to have to isolate, crosses over, bumps, fades away, can't get it. And now Nizhny Novgorod can break. Kendrick Perry now heavily guards, got to give it up to Komolov. Komolov backdoor to Popov. Popov gets blocked off the backboard. Well, good start there from Kevin Tumba. We talked about that, protecting the basket with his big frame. Stands at 7 feet 1. Look at Kevin Tumba off the backboard, just pins him. Good defensive play. Popov knows in that situation he's got to do better. He's got to get him in a pump fake now. Kloof has to give the ball. Kloof playing for the Dutch national team, having a good stamp, but now down the other end. Doyle takes it down the middle, hangs in the air, can't get it. Parry now hugs the sideline in transition. Parry pass on the corner. We got a three. The three is up. The three is no good. Offensive rebound. This time they'll try another three. Corner. This time they get it to drop. Dmitry Uzinski hits the early triple. That's why you always go in for second opportunities. Try to get as many offensive rebounds, but UCAM Murcia will try to respond. Okay, the dribble handoff now. Doyle. Doyle looking for Tumba. Tumba in the lane, bangs around. Tumba is fouled underneath the basket by Odom. Roderick Odom gets called for the personal foul underneath the basket. You can see what UCAM Murcia are trying to do. They're trying to switch the defense as much as possible with the dribble handoff. But here's the three from Uzinski. Uzinski just letting it go. And back to the dribble handoff with UCAM Murcia. What they're trying to do is cause confusion for the defense and try to spot Kevin Tumba with a mismatch. And Doyle turns it over. Oh, you got to take care of the ball. Parry now will bring the ball up for Nizhny Novgorod. Heavily guarded, but the gamble down the middle, kicks out. Odom takes an unorthodox shot. Odom can't get it. Kloof with a rebound, and now they can push. Kloof crosses over, goes down the middle, bangs, kicks it out. We got another three. The three is up, way short. And it comes off the foot of Roderick Odom. So UCAM Murcia will get the ball baseline. Teams now just off to a bit of a nervy start. We've had a minute 50 seconds, and UCAM Murcia yet to score a field goal. Soko now on the ball, British national player. Just to give it up to Kloof. Kloof now 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to get a shot off. Pulls up from 18 foot, and Kloof, tough shot right in the face of Artem Komolov, and he makes it count. Well, when the seconds on the shot clock are down, give the ball to Kloof. He will go to work. Gives it up now to Komolov. Down low, Popov. Got it by Tumba. Backs down, Tumba. Good physical defense in the block. Popov tries to muscle around, reverse layup. Traveling violation. Whoa. Great defense by Kevin Tumba. Soko gets another handoff now. Doyle wide open for three. Three is up. No good. Tumba comes up with an offensive rebound. Gotta box him out. Kloof pulls up from 15 feet, and it's nothing but net. Kloof just gonna work. Well, he's gonna be a handful tonight for Nizhny Novgorod unless they put a hand up. Foul off the ball. Looks like the foul is on. It's on Kevin Tumba. He picks up his first personal foul. Well, look at this for a pull-up jump shot. High release, just so hard to guard. Crosses over, pulls up. Beautiful rotation, nothing but net. Odom now on the ball, guarded by Soko. Gets the handoff. Oh, turn it over. Soko transition, 2-on-2, all the way, bumps. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. They came up with a loose ball, and the big man, this is why they call him a 3-stretch 4, goes all the way. Just almost lost his handle, but Parry does just enough to stop it being an and-1. Roby Soko was born in the city of London, moved to the United States at a very young age, where he went to Bethel High School in Virginia. Played his university basketball at Duquesne University. Now he's just joined his 3rd season with UCAM Murcia. As he makes it 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Boy, turn it over again. Soko goes up, offensive foul. Oh, one sloppy play after the next. Nizhny Novgorod cannot take care of the basketball, but UCAM Murcia just couldn't capitalize. I mean, just such a poor way to break down the other end. You can't afford to play like that at this level. And Soko just negotiates with the official, accepts the charge call on him. Guarded by Kloof. This is a good matchup now because Parry being the top scorer, guarded by someone with good athleticism. Oh, backdoor pass now. There's a foul. You can see Tumba, that's a set. Have they called an unsportsmanlike foul? Yes, they have. Excellent call by the official because you can clearly see Kevin Tumba was pulling the shirt of Popov. Right there, you can see the shirt is just pulled. That is an excellent call by the official. So now Popov will go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and they'll get the ball back. He just gets the shooter's touch on the first free throw. He knows he's going to be mismatched for size, definitely in the low block, but he's going to have to make up with that with smart basketball underneath. He finds himself double teamed or in a situation he can't get a shot off. He's going to have to find an open shooter or cut it to the basket, but he makes it 2 for 2. He's on the ball, gives up to Popov. Popov looks for the handoff. He's got to be careful. Parry heavily guarded by Kloof. Kloof causing all sorts of problems for Parry, but they turn it over. UCAM Murcia's defense, unbelievable. Making everything impossible right now for Nizhny Novgorod. You can see, look at Kloof. Kloof, hands in the passing lanes, causes so many issues. He's just letting Kendrick Parry know, you want your 20 tonight, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder. Tumba now looking, gets a hand over Kloof. Gives it to Soko. Soko guarded by Odom. Soko backs down, bumps, spins all the way. And Roby Soko will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Roderick Odom there. Mismatch for size against Soko. Soko, what a superb post move. Spins, unlucky not to get the M1. But the foul was on the ground, not a shooting foul. Cliff comes off the screen, time and space. Cliff down low, good spot. Kevin Tumba just gives it a monster dunk. What a pass there from Shalom Cliff to Kevin Tumba. Nice little 1-2 there between the Dutchman and the Belgian man. Parry thought about the three, didn't take it. Comes off the screen. Oh, gets stripped. Transition now. Shalom Cliff, can he keep it alive? Again, it's all about the defense from UCAM Murcia. Nizhny Novgorod just needs to take care of the basketball. You can see the pass to Cliff, to Tumba from Cliff. And Tumba just gives it look at this pass, look, right under the lane. Tumba just with a monster jam. Cliff now isolates, takes it in. Shalom Cliff, reverse layup, doesn't get it. They come out with a loose ball, and now Nizhny Novgorod can break. In and out, kicks out to Parry. Parry comes off the screen, time, space, thought about it. Shakes and bakes, puts up the floater, can't get it. They get it back. Look at Kevin Tumba pulling the shirt to pop up, gotta be careful. Parry, deep three, it's up, can't get it again. And Shalom Cliff now transition all the way around. Finger roll, lays it up off the glass. And Nizhny Novgorod have got to call timeout because they've got a problem. And it's Shalom Cliff. Well, what about this for a transition move? Fakes in and out, takes it with his right. And just lay finger roll off the glass. You can see really in the early stages, both teams just playing with a little bit of nerves and anxiety, but UCAM Murcia, the defense really does the talking for them. See what he's saying to us, guys. You know, you have to play with a bit of heart right now because at the moment, everyone looks a little bit timid and a little bit too scared with the ball in the hands. But I'm sure he really just called this timeout to give him a little bit of inspiration. Not so much an X's and O's timeout, but Javier Juarez will probably be very pleased with his team's start. I mean, for them, it's about the discipline on the defense and causing the turnovers for Nizhny Novgorod. He's been quiet tonight. He hasn't really looked for his scoring options as he would have liked to, but you know, he has the capabilities of taking this game over. Well, quick three off the cash and gets it to drop. Well, that would just settle the nerves of his team, but what a big shot by Artem Komolov as he gets his first 3 points of the game. What a better way to really sort yourself and get your team into the game if you can start to hit some perimeter shots. But down the other end, Doyle looks for penetration, kicks out to Marcus Delia. Kloof steps back, kicks it out. Another three in the corner. Three is up, no good again. And again, same story, but this time they come up with it. Parry now, transition, big move. Almost loses it. Well, he does, turns it over. Poor fast break. Doyle, good defense. Oh, it's a foul. So Doyle will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. And what a quick release. Does so well to get himself open. Just knocks the triple down. Gets his feet set, lets it go. 3 is good. Well, Babarin will check in just to give him a little bit more options in the backcourt. Milton Doyle now at the free throw line, originally from Chicago, Illinois, played his university basketball at Loyola. He's drafted by the Brooklyn Nets. He stayed with the G League team at the Long Island, and now he's playing his first season abroad here in Europe. He makes a second free throw as he's 2 for 2 from the line. He gives UCAM Murcia a 4-point lead. Shalom Klug will go to the bench now. This will be interesting to see how UCAM Murcia play without him on the court. You can see UCAM Murcia put up that man-to-man full-court defense, try to cause all sorts of problems. Screen on the ball now, pulls up while pick and pop play. The three is up, this time it's up, it's a little short. Komalov can't come up with a loose ball. UCAM Murcia will get the ball back. Delia looking for the handoff now with Doyle. Doyle fakes in, crosses over, puts it up. Can't get it, but they get an offensive rebound. As Emmanuel Kate came up with a loose ball, he gets in the low block. Goes down the middle all the way. Can't get it. Doyle with an offensive rebound. Back to Kate. Kate in the block, kicks it out. Rojas wide open for three. Still can't get, a little short. Well, again, it's just sloppy transition at the moment. Well, Udin's going to check out of the game at the moment. Nizhny Novgorod just putting a bit of full court pressure themselves. Tries down the middle, puts up the alley-oop, and Marcus Delia just gives it a bit of a throwdown. What a play. Well, immediate substitution, just threw the ball up, and a little nice 1-2 there. Asker Booker with the assist. Comes off the screen now, looks a pick and pop, goes in the corner, goes baseline, nobody in the weak side, 3 on the shot clock, it's got to go up. Puts it up, it's a short air ball, 24-second violation. And Nizhny Novgorod now really can't get into an offense. How about this for an alley-oop? Booker throws it up, Delia with the alley-oop. I mean, this is just a beautiful 1-2. And how about that, Marcus Delia. Delia in the low block now, use the physicality, keeps it alive, puts it up. Marcus Delia can't get it, they tip it out. Now Nizhny Novgorod can break. Pick and roll play in the middle, kicks out, he's made 1-3, can't make another one. Booker in transition with the ball. Crosses over, bit of shake and bake, step back from 18 foot, in and out, doesn't get it. Kate with the offensive board. Foul on Toropov, but you see Kate, what a physical rebound. One-handed, look at that for strength. Well, that's why he's in the lineup. As it will be 2 shots for the Romanian. From Bucharest, Romania, started his career in the capital of Spain in 2014. Since then, he's enjoyed a few seasons with a few clubs. And it looks like he's settling with life at UCAM Murcia. Only 21 years of age, 6'9". Played in the Eurobasket in 2017. Down the lane, pulls up, no rebounds, got to make it. Short shot, like goes in, pop-up, gives him another opportunity. They just about keep it alive. And an illegal screen set, good call by the official. Pop-up moving on the screen. Gave Booker probably more than he asked for. This just an unnecessary screen. I mean, you really just have to sit down and just hope that he goes off you, but nonetheless, he's caused his team another turnover. Tries a lob pass, Kate under the basket. Good hands from the big man and the young fella. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just remember you're watching a star in the making, Emmanuel Kate. Pick and pop all the way, Popov lays it up, and he responds and answers on the young fella down the other end. Oh, we've got a bit of a big man show going on at the moment. Delia just gets fouled by Popov. How about this for strength and size? The big man just going to work. Nice lob there from Marcus Delia as well. Strepkov will go to the bench. And from Saladillo, Argentina. And the big move from Argentina all the way to Spain in 2016. He's now in his third season with UCAM Murcia as he makes the second free throw. Kendrick Parry checks back into the game. Parry comes off a screen, comes off another one. Gives a pick and pop play. Uses the screen, doesn't get it. Delia with a rebound. He's going to run this one now. 10 seconds. Last shot of the quarter. Booker is going to isolate. Steps back 18 feet. Shots up. No good. Parry with a huge rebound. That is the end of the first quarter. As UCAM Murcia lead this one 19-10. The home side really looking for a bit of self-identity at the moment. And the visitors just making the most of their defense here on the road. The basketball champions in game day 3 here. That is as it stands. You see, stat says it all. Nizhny Novgorod only 1 for 6 from within the rainbow, 2 for 7 from the perimeter. UCAM Murcia yet to hit a three-pointer, but it's all about the shot selection you have from within the rainbow.
Если есть желающие, поднимите ручки, покричите, трюник закинет прямо на трибуну, где громче. Бросай мяч, трюник, ищи, бросай. Дайте ему аплодисментов, он получил самый настоящий баскетбольного клуба Нижний Новгород. Нижний! Зарядите команду аплодисментами, нижегородцы!
Well, we begin the second quarter. Goes all the way, gets fouled. Well, he's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots, and that's a little bit better now from Nizhny Novgorod. Starting to attack the paint area of UCAM Murcia. UCAM Murcia, renowned for their team defense, just fell asleep there. Martin coming off, just gives him that extra option on the perimeter. He's hit a three-pointer tonight, but they just need a little bit more, and those penetrations from him are so influential. Makes the second free throw. And down low, Delia wide open. Didn't react quick enough. He backs down the low block. Kicks out. Tries to go pick and roll now. Steps back, deep shot in the corner, hits the top of the backboard. Kate with another offensive rebound. Emmanuel Kate causing all sorts of problems for Nizhny Novgorod. And here's a tough shot in the corner, off the backboard. Now look at this for a rebound. Now pick and roll with Kate. Tries to isolate. Down the middle. Well, slips over, loses it. Parry comes up with a loose ball. Transition. Bumps. Lays it up. Now that's what they've been waiting for. Well, it looks like he's injured himself. Well, he came up with the steal. Now, if he's hurt, this is going to be a big loss for Nizhny Novgorod. Looks like he's pulled a muscle or something. Booker now looking for options. Murcia kicks it. You can see Kendrick Parry signaling to the bench. He wants to get out of the game. He looks like he's in a great deal of pain. Well, pulls up for the three. The three is up. It's no good. And again, UCAM Murcia cannot buy a bucket from the perimeter. Comes off a screen, pick and roll. Now, who did he cut? Came off of Marcus Delia. His Bavarian will be very relieved. It's a tough angle that he threw the pass. Well, here's the turnover that led to the injury, but you can see Kendrick Parry all the way bumps. Finger rolls, neatly kisses the glass, but just hurt himself in the process. Looked like he tweaked a muscle in his lower back. Goes the screen, gives it down low. Has to go to work, spins around, makes the contact, puts it up, and that is a strong post move. That is number 6, Alexander Gudemak. Well, Booker kicks out, good ball move from Murcia. Takes it in the lane, goes all the way, puts it up on the floater, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound, they don't box out. Well, lob pass, Kate in the low block, goes up, and the young fella misses. And now Nizhny Novgorod can break. Crosses over. Gudemak gets a handoff. Down the lane, tries to give it back to Gudemak, but it comes off the foot of Kate. You can see his coach is saying to him, you had the time and space, you've got to pull up for a jump shot. Right there, that's a jump shot there, but you can see what he was trying to look for. He was trying to look for Gudemak, but UCAM Murcia have to call timeout to sort it out. Nizhny Novgorod are on a 6-0 run here in the second quarter. It definitely looks like he's still in a bit of pain right there. And this is going to be a huge loss to Nizhny Novgorod if he can't play for the rest of the game. Again, here's the steal that led to it, and it looks like he's been struggling a bit tonight. He hasn't looked like himself, but Just that move coast to coast where I think maybe he just tweaked the muscle. Right there, he just holds onto his back. Yeah, I mean, it's a strong post. Well, it's a strong move in transition. Does so well to make the contact with Booker. And then just to kiss the glass with a finger roll. Pick and roll play now. Gudemak in the lane. Puts it up. And again, the big man just going to work. Nizhny Novgorod now on an 8-0 run here in the second quarter. Kevin Tumba is back in the game. Well, Marcus Dalia just takes it in the low block. He feels a foul. Anton Astakovic is going to have to try and figure out a way how to deal with a physical player like Marcus Dalia. Dalia renowned for his physicality. Will he get it down? Uncontested. Doyle from 15 feet. He can't get it. And Shalom Kloof has also checked into the game. Strepkov now kicks it out. Down low. Got to go up with it. Oh, now did it count? Yes, it did. Kevin Tumba tried to pin him off the backboard, but it's another goaltended. For the first time, Nizhny Novgorod take the lead in this game by 1 point. Smart move. Well, that's a tough one. Dalia in the low block. And an offensive foul is called on Marcus Dalia. I'm not sure if he gave that black eye to Astapkovic. To me, that's fair. I mean, Dalia and Astapkovic are just battling for ground. I mean, really, you got to let that go. Neither player's like throwing an elbow. I mean, it's just physical play. Ivan Strepkov now on the ball, playing the point guard duties in place of Kendrick Parry, who still looks injured on the bench, does not look like he's coming back. Babikin now causing all sorts of problems with UCAM Murcia in the low block, setting screens, but more importantly, just getting the ball into good positions in the low block. There's the switch that UCAM Murcia keep going for, but anytime they switch, you're going to have to result to fouling him. Zinski's going to check back into the game, maybe just give him a little bit more threat. He's wide open, and he just throws it down right in the face of Shalom Kloof. Well, we talked about UCAM Murcia, how disciplined they were on defense. Right there, a mix-up and a throw down by Zinski. Doyle now comes off a handoff, lobs into Kevin Tumba. Here's the triple team, they kick it out. Well, they take the three. Still cannot buy a bucket from the perimeter. Doyle tries the three this time, and again, can't get it. But again, UCAM Murcia just dominate the rebounds. Nizhny Novgorod just cannot get a bucket. Look at this for a dunk. Well, that's as easy as it gets. Uzinski, yes please. Wide open, throws it down. Astakovic now will check out of the game. Kendrick Odin's back in. Kloof 5 seconds now, takes to the basket, goes all the way, gets blocked! Get out of here! Not in my house! A big defensive play. Bavarin moves the ball. Pick and roll play. Odin puts it up, doesn't get it. Well, a very soft left-handed layup, and it was really a gifted lunch. Doyle in the lane, in and around, and he just lays it up off the backboard. Well, amazing how a missed opportunity down one end just turns into an easy opportunity for UCAM Murcia as they really make the most in transition. Zinski gives it up now. Strepkov going for a screen with Babikin. Quick three, Zinski puts it up, doesn't get it. They can't get it. Tumba with a rebound. They turn it up. No, keep it like, yes, they turn it over. And UCAM Murcia really just trying to get out on the break before they've got the ball, but Babarin just does well enough there. Now for Nizhny Novgorod, you really need to keep going to Alexander Gudamak. Well, Kendrick Parry has returned to the game. How effective he's going to be, we don't know, because you can see he wasn't looking like his usual explosive self in the early moments. And he looked like he pulled a muscle in his back off that layup in transition. Parry on the ball. Well, deep three. The three is up and it's no good. Tumba comes up with a loose ball, and UCAM Murcia will just slowly bring the ball up and get into their half-court set. Well, in the lane now. Don't want to go to the ball. Easy, wide open layup, misses it. And now Nizhny Novgorod can break. Down low, wide open. Odom got to go up. Oh, it's a travel. A foul on the ground. It looked like Kendrick Odom had travel, but they called a foul there on Kevin Tumba. Well, again, what a pass there from Kendrick Parry. It's a baseline ball now to Nizhny Novgorod. In the lane, well, he tried to pass between three players. It wasn't there. Careless turnover by Novgorod. Kendrick Parry has to take care of the ball. Tumba almost lost the ball, just keeps it alive. Shalom Kloof now, 6 on the shot clock, he's got to isolate. Steps back, tough shot, it's up, it's no good. Tumba, offensive rebound. And the big man is fouled. Now that's the 15th foul, so he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Zuzinski is the one who fouled him. And you can see Kendrick Parry signals to the bench that he's still in pain and he's going to have to sit down. Looks like his night could be finished. And now it's going to go from hard now for Nizhny Novgorod, because now they're really going to have to play well. As Kevin Tumba makes the first free throw. Well, Soko almost goes into the offensive board. Nizhny Novgorod just come up with it. Strebkov now in the lane, kicks out. Comes off the screen, tries a three. The three is up, and the three is nothing but net. Well, Ivan Strebkov had so many opportunities, but this time he pulls the trigger and he gets the triple. Now that is the third three of the game, mind you. As UCAM Murcia have yet to score a 3-point field goal. Alley-oop is caught in the air, but Sergei Toropov just fouls Kevin Tumba in the process. Well, here's the three, came off it, one dribble pulled up, nothing but net. Doyle will go to the bench just to take a breather as Kevin Tumba now returns to the free throw line. He makes the first free throw. Kevin Tumba enjoyed a lot of his career playing in Belgium. Still a very relatively young player. Makes the second one. Tumba now moves. 5 points, has 6 rebounds. Comes off the screen, pick and roll. Torolov kicks out. He's got to take it in. Uzinski tries another three. It's no good. A big rebound by Tumba as he moves to 7. Shalom Kloof now guarded by Uzinski. Looking for the lob with Soko down low. Odom guarding Soko, backs down, bumps, jump hook with his right hand, and it's beautifully netted away. Ovi Soko, tough move in the low block. Strepkov now gives a handoff to Torodov. Strepkov in low, Torodov got to go up, puts it up. The big man just gets it to drop in the low block. Sergei Toropov just does well to go up. We push Nizhny Novgorod up by 1. Cliff comes off a screen, comes off another one, looks for the channel. Well, they got to switch. Toropov guarded by Soko. Soko steps back from 10 feet. Ovi Soko can't get, well, there's a foul off the ball. It looks like Komolov is going to get called for the foul on Sadio Rojas. Soko, there you can see for a 4-man, does so well. He can put the ball on the floor. Look at this for a post move. Soko backs down, spins baseline, jump hook with the right. Young players, watch the technique. Well, he missed the first free throw, and you gotta make free throws at this level. You never want to look back on the game and think the outcome had been different had you made all your free throws. Well, he makes a second one. Kevin Timbuk goes to the bench, takes a break with a minute 43 game. This game tied up 27 apiece. Strepkov gets the ball immediately and just takes it up the court. Kicks it out. Zinski thought about the 3, but didn't get the pass in the right place. Down low to Odom. Odom guarded by Cliff. Goes up. Odom. Well, he gets blocked off the backboard. Ovi Soko just pinned him like a fly on the wall. Catch and shoot the quick 3. The 3 is up, and the 3 is way off. And UCAM Murcia, do not believe I've seen a team shoot like this from the perimeter in a half of basketball. Ball gets a slip. Strepkov too slow on the release. They turn it over again. And now UCAM Murcia can take the lead back with just under a minute to go here in the first half. Off the screen now, Ertsan puts up the floater. He can't get it. Luzinski with a rebound. And now Nizhny Novgorod can go for a 2-for-1 and get the last shot. Pick and pop now. Got to shoot it. The shot is up. Way off. And Marcus Delia comes up with a loose ball. 3 seconds difference between the game clock and shot clock. Charlon Kloof is going to try and run this one down. Gets the handoff with Utasin. 4 on the shot clock. Utasin in the lane, pushes off. Down low to Delia. Delia's got to shoot it. Well, 24-second violation. Poor offense by UCAM Murcia. Nizhny Novgorod will have 3.3 seconds to get one last shot off here in the first half. They're going to call timeout to try and give themselves a set offense. Depending on who they got in the lineup, you know, there's a couple of options that they can go to. Well, here was the block. Ovi Soko pins him like a fly on the wall. Not in my house. Get out of here. I mean, look at the athleticism just off the backboard. Well, the options now for Nizhny Novgorod, they've got Gudemak down low. Now shooters, they have Komolov, Strepkov, and Uzinski. The question is, who do you get to inbound the ball? Now, probably what they want is Ivan Strepkov inbounding the ball. The 2 options they can go for from the perimeter will be Komolov and Uzinski, and down low they'll try to go to Gudemak. Sometimes what you see in European basketball is a big man flash to the ball, need a few seconds and quickly hit a wide open shooter if he can. There's a 3.3 seconds to go. Nizhny Novgorod has this one sideline 27 apiece here in the second quarter, going into the second half. And the thing here for UCAM Murcia, they do not want to foul. You don't want to play good defense and then all of a sudden foul them to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. They get it down. Odom all the way. And miss a wide open layup. It was there. Unfortunately, feeling like he's hurt himself. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is UCAM Murcia 27 apiece against the host, Nizhny Novgorod. Probably not the most exciting half of basketball you see, but nonetheless, both teams really going at it. UCAM Murcia last season, 3rd place in the Basketball Champions League. UCAM Murcia 0 for 8 from the perimeter, while Nizhny Novgorod 3 for 11. But now you can see the boys from Russia just picking up their percentages within the rainbow. They only had 1 field goal in the first quarter. The rebounds equal apiece, 18 to 19. Nizhny Novgorod 9 assists, only UCAM Murcia's 3 assists. But 12 turnovers, 1 too many for the home side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back for the second half here of Game Day 3 of the Basketball Champions League.
Чтобы я увидел, услышал. Погромче, погромче, не вижу, не слышу. Ярк. Вот вижу, шарфиком вашу, таким черно-белым. Парень, да, в очках. Да-да-да, спускайся к нам, один есть. Так, с этой стороны кто-нибудь хочет? Вот вижу, опознавательный такой, светло-розовый, не знаю, что это, сумочка светло-розовая. Спускайся сюда. Еще есть желающие? Пойдем, далеко ходить не будем еще. Есть, отлично, это трюник. Знакомься. Как зовут? Ну, наверное, нет, как обычно. Четыре, самый раз. Вам нужно... Девушку вперед пропустим, я думаю. Попробуем. Дайте нижегородцам аплодисментам нашим... Сможешь так же? Конечно. Нарушение правил. Обыграл или нет? Трюник, давай, защищайся до конца. И... Нет, это было мимо. Обыгрывай тренинга. Давай. Оу, не получилось. Не получилось. Знаешь, о чем это говорит? О том, что ты получаешь приз от баскетбольного клуба Нижний Новгород. А у нас есть победительница, которая проходит финал и удостаивается шанса бросить мэтчшот. Ты молодец. Пойдем, я тебя провожу и все расскажу, что мы будем делать. Ну а мы нижегородцы отдыхаем и ждем большого баскетбола. Всем хорошего настроения. Пойдем.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Novgorod of the second half, where the home team have yet to come back out, but the hosts were in control of this one. They only scored 8 points in that second quarter. I mean, they went off to a poor start. Nizhny Novgorod came out with an 8-0 start. UCAM Murcia have a lot of questions to be answered here in the second half. They have to play a lot better if they're going to get back into this one. You've got to ask yourself, a team like Nizhny Novgorod, they're without their best player now, Kendrick Perry, but really, they're just making the most of each other. And we talked about this playing for each other. When you know you don't really have that superstar who can take over a game, it comes down to how well you can really play hard, but more importantly, how you can just get the best out of each other. It's the synergy of this team that's keeping them in the game. If they can just hang in there, just play a few more quarters, and they can definitely give UCAM Murcia something to play for. Rojas then just giving a bit of a conversation with Kevin Toomba about their probably 1-2 punch they're going to try and bring in here in the second half. Kevin Toomba really has been unstoppable on the rebounds. There's 8 rebounds so far tonight.
Давайте пока готовы. Товарищ, мы сегодня играем гол. Все вместе. Нижний! 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 Давайте напомним громко еще раз аплодисментов. Аплодисментов команде. Поехали выигрывать нижегородцы.
We can see without the likes of Kendrick Perry, they're going with a different lineup here. But Shalom Klub in the backcourt, Sadia Rojas stays the same from UCAM Murcia. Yeah, 6 points. He hasn't taken a three-point shot tonight, but he was so clinical in the first quarter, but very quiet in the second quarter. Cliff now on the ball. Just trying to get things a little bit going now for UCAM Murcia. Soko throws it down low. Tumba's got to go to work. Tumba turns around, airballs, but Shalom Kluf with the offensive rebound. And he moves now to 8 points. They've got to do better on the boards there. Nizhny Novgorod. Strepkov gives it back, kick it out. We got another three. The three is up, can't get it. Oh, Soko with a big rebound. Shalom Kluf comes off a screen, pulls up from 15 foot. A little short, doesn't get it. Gets the ball back. Off the ball, tries a Euro step in the lane, does not get it. Popov Guarded by Kevin Tumba. He's going to try and go to work. Gets a handoff. Back to Popov. Keeps the ball alive. Goes up. Popov gets fouled. Well, that's a bit better now for the big man. As he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, here's the air ball from Kevin Tumba and the rebound, if you like, from Shalom Kloof. Well, he missed the free throw. Again, you just can't afford to miss free throws at this level. You never want to look back on the game and think the outcome had been different. Could have been different had you made all your free throws. He makes a second one. Sandro Rojas just gets the knock, but again, it's unfortunate there as it's a sloppy turnover. And then sportsmanlike foul has been called. He makes the first free throw. It was actually a technical foul. It's only 1 free throw shot. In the lane, it's in and out, doesn't get it, but Rojas gets the offensive board. Sadio Rojas misses it. Tumba's got to go up, he misses. Oh, UCAM Murcia so sloppy underneath the basket. And now in transition, 3 in the corner, no good. Well, Odom with the rebound's got to go up. This time he gets it to go. Well, finally got something underneath the basket, did so well in the offensive rebound. Tumba now looking for someone to curl off the screen. Down low, so open. Doyle, he missed a wide open layup. Wow, UCAM Murcia struggling. Obi Soko is fouled on the dunk. Well, UCAM Murcia just getting rebound after rebound, but just a not finishing. But the British international will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Obi Soko, as we said, born in London, England, moved to the United States at a young age, played at Duquesne University. As he makes the first free throw. Makes it 2 for 2 from the line. Well, turns it over, poor play, but he fouls. Popov just slides tackles. You can see just lost his dribble, he slipped over. No foul there, of course, slip and play, but Popov just comes diving in and takes him out. They're looking for the alley-oop with Kevin Tumba, but he wasn't there. Obi Soko now kicks out to Doyle. Crosses over, Doyle fades away off the backboard. Now beautifully kissed off the glass. Now you can see UCAM Murcia now really need to assert themselves, really make this in their control. Comes off a screen. Well, turns it over. Doyle with a steal. Now Murcia transition all the way. Tumba and one. And he falls out of bounds in the process, and he'll go to the free throw line and make it a 3-point play. UCAM Murcia really in control of this one right now. You can see Doyle, fast break pass, Tumba off the backboard, lays it up, and just lands into the cameraman. And the big man will make it a 3-point play. He does just that. And he goes to the bench just to take a bit of a breather. Oh, another steal. Marcus did. Oh no, this time they keep it alive. Six on the shot clock. He's got to step back. Odom, he's got to get a shot off. And there's a foul. Sadio Rojas now, and that is just silly because when you force a team towards the end of the shot clock, you just want to play your best defense. More play there from UCAM Murcia. Really need to do a better job of holding their discipline. And that's Sadio Rojas, third personal foul. If he's picked up another one, it's his fourth foul. Sadio Rojas picks up 2 fouls there in succession. He's got to go to the bench, 4 personal. I mean, that is just silly play there by Sadio Rojas. And Booker has to come in and give him a break. Broussard, who hasn't featured in the first half, checks into the game. Goodemack backs down, gets a double team. And he's fouled again now. UCAM Murcia just cannot play defense without fouling. 3 fouls there in the space of 20 seconds. Sharon Kloof is called this time. And look at this, it's a foul, whether they like it or not. Hands all over him. I mean, he's at the end of the shot clock. You don't need a reach. All you got to do is keep your hands up, force him into a tough contested shot. Goodemack cannot make the free throw again. Poor free throw shooting from Nizhny Novgorod. Goodemack makes the second one. At one point, he was the most unstoppable player on the court in the second quarter. Booker brings the ball up. Soko in the low block, guarded by Odom. Here's the mismatch they had. Spins around, spins again, goes through, puts it up, tough shot. Deli with a rebound, but he's fouled by Goodemack. And this has been Nizhny Novgorod's problem. They don't play too poorly man-to-man defense. It's the rebounding. They just cannot protect the basket. I suppose when you have players like Marcus Delia, Kevin Turnbull, Obi Soko, you know you're going to be bound for offensive rebounds. And remember, this team were third best in the Basketball Champions League last season. Delia gets the ball under the basket, guarded by Goodemack. Kicks out now to Booker. Delia catches it, low block. Backs down, 4 on the shot clock. Down to Tumba, turns it over, poor play. Broussard now can push in transition. Can't keep his dribble alive. Odom gets a handoff. Nizhny Novgorod, 14 turnovers, too many. Kicks out. Uzinski tries to go baseline. He just can't get a shot off at the moment. Goodemack, Uzinski, tough 3 at the end. In and out, can't get it. Oh, Nizhny Novgorod really are fighting just to get a shot off. Cliff down the other end, no foul called. And now Broussard can break. Uzinski, corner, can he get it? This time, again, poor 3-point shooting now from Nizhny Novgorod. And we've just played over half of the third quarter. The home side have 14 fouls, while UCAM Murcia already putting Nizhny Novgorod in the penalty. Down low, Dalia, good hands. Well, he misses a layup. Right now, both these two teams, just sloppy passage of basketball. Broussard gives it to Odom. Komalov looking for Odom in the low block, guarded by Hilton. And they both knocked each other. Dalia just got it right in the face from Odom. The baseline ball to Nizhny Novgorod. It's actually a good call. You can see there's no contact there, so just a bit of a soft move by Shalom Kloof. Oh, you can see UCAM Murcia just doing such a good job on the defense, but Nizhny Novgorod, I mean, right now it's about heart, it's about desire. You got to move to get open. It's as simple as that. I mean, right now UCAM Murcia just want the ball. It's as simple. Broussard checks out of the game. Strebkov now will inbound it. But Odom misses the jump hook. Lob in. Soko tries a dunk, give it in the end. He's only able to lay it up, but a strong move there by the British international. Strebkov does well to keep the dribble alive. Spins around. Comes off the screen. Odom thought about it. 4 on the shot clock. Got to get a shot up. Puts up a tough three. The three is up. No good. Odom with a big rebound. He's got to go up. And he's just ripped. The ball is ripped and it'll be a jump ball situation. Oh, what an offensive rebound. But at that stage, here's the lob pass. Soko does so well. Wanted to throw it down, but just does well to lay it up. What a pass there by Booker. This is a good understanding between the guard and forward. And again, it's another careless turnover. On the breaks now, they got numbers. Emmanuel Kate is back into the game for UCAM Murcia. Lob pass. Odom draws a foul, so Obi Soko will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Obi Soko now, we talked about the mismatch he's had all night. And if he's got Odom guarding him, it's just the size that they want. UCAM Murcia really probably need to start forcing the issue down low to the British international. Former Duquesne University basketball player missed his first shot, but you know, Soko last season, a lot of people were wondering what was his best position on the court. I think they've just started to figure out the 3 stretch 4 for him. Has not taken a lot of 3-pointers like he was last season. Probably this is a better role from underneath the basket. Strebkov now on the ball, heavily guarded by Booker, has to give it up. Goodemack comes up to set the screen, steps back from 15, and again, Nizhny Novgorod just can't find a basket. Murcia in transition with Booker. Kate with a handoff. Doyle down low to the young fella. Young fella's got to go to work, keeps it alive. Well, unlucky. Well, trips him over, no foul called. And now Lazinski, cross court, got to make it. Strebkov still can't get it. And Nizhny Novgorod now have gone 3 minutes without a field goal. UCAM Murcia lead this one 39-32. Booker gives it back, pulls it for the trigger from the perimeter, and it's nothing but net downtown. Well, Urchison, you cannot leave him wide open. Strebkov comes off one screen, kicks it out. Odom, and this is a problem because Goodemack's the only big player they got in the low block. They need someone else to give him a bit of help. Odom tries it from 3-point land, and he gets the 3 to drop. Well, that will just settle the nerves of Nizhny Novgorod, but they need more players to step in and step up at the moment. They trail this one by 7. Soko gives it up to Urchasan. Urchasan now, he's made 1-3. Is he feeling it at the moment? Looking down low for Kate. Doyle gives it back. Urchasan puts up a wild one, in and out, but he gets his own rebound. In the lane, Booker lays it up, and it's too easy, and Nizhny Novgorod need to look at themselves in the mirror. Too easy now for UCAM Murcia. Strepkov comes off one screen, comes off another one, gives it back to Gudamak. Gudamak guarded by Kate, goes in, dish it, Odom lays it up and he misses the layup. Well, they're getting into good positions, but they're just not finishing. Doyle takes it in the lane, spins around, strong move by Doyle, gets up, rebound by Soko. Soko doesn't give up. Well, Obi Soko just showing a bit of heart, just showing a bit of desire, as he gives UCAM Murcia an 11-point lead. Strepkov off the screen, down the lane, bumps, puts it off the backboard, another missed layup. Komalov with a rebound, and in the lane, makes a contact off the backboard, strong move. Well, he goes to the ground, but Odom just taking it to the hole. Now UCAM Murcia can dribble this one down now for the last shot of the third quarter. And Booker's got options. He's got Soko in the low block. He's got Doyle, Urchasan on the perimeter. They go to Soko. Soko kicks it out. Urchasan turns it over. Well, poor play. And you can see his frustration. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to pick up a technical foul here. And just like the first quarter, Nizhny Novgorod will have 1.2 seconds. Well, right there, Urchasan, got to be careful. You don't want to pick up a technical foul just when your team's starting to build some momentum. Well, that's a strong move. He just pushed it off the backboard. He fell awkwardly, but we've got a timeout now to Nizhny Novgorod, as they're going to try and draw up another play to get the last shot off.
Конкурса в большом перерыве. Зовут ее Анастасия. Сегодня девушка у нас бросает мэтчшот. Дайте ей аплодисменты. Дайте команде заряда, дайте команде аплодисментов. Поехали болеть за любимую команду Нижний Новгород!
Well, we just begin the last quarter here in Nizhny Novgorod, as the away side UCAM Murcia lead this one by 9 points. It's been a very slow, sluggish game, but the away side just building momentum. Tumba back to Doyle. Doyle inside to Tumba. Tumba looking for the handoff, kicks it out to Booker. Booker down with Soko, 18 feet, Obi Soko. Obi Soko, cash money from the sideline. And Soko's putting on an MVP performance right now. There's a reason he was all first team in the Basketball Champions League last year. Well, in the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it. Offensive rebound goes up, and Toporov not giving up. And the team's ownership will appreciate that one. Again, it's all about heart and desire, and it's just little things like that going in for offensive rebounds that would just claw your way back into the game. Doyle now gives up to Soko. Soko got the mismatch on him. Back to Doyle. Doyle pulls from the perimeter. And finally, UCAM Murcia hit their first three-point field goal of the game. Well, Milton Doyle just let it go. The boy from Chicago. 12-point lead now to the away team. Toropov gets a handoff. Strepkov catch and shoot from three. Can't get it. Soko with a big rebound. And now Milton Doyle will just slow things down for UCAM Murcia. Soko looking for Tumba down low. Ertrasan comes off the screen. Back to Booker. Soko, low block, kicks it out. Made 1 3, puts up another one. Oh, baby! From downtown, nothing but net, and he gives UCAM Murcia a 15-point lead. Nizhny Novgorod have to call timeout. Look at this for ball movement. Soko, low block, kicks it out, and it's downtown. You betcha. Well, here was the first three. Soko well from 18 feet. Just let it go. Quick release. And then look at this. We talk about the three stretch four, but look at the elevation on the jump shot. And Milton Doyle just letting it go from downtown. Now, they have not hit a three-point field goal all game. That is the first one for them.
After that, we can drill second one, first the big try. Attack opposite side of the big. Try, help,
And Milton Doyle and Obi Soko joint top scorers in the game with 13 and 12, but it's all about those field goals. And now from the perimeter from UCAM Murcia, it's been Ertrasan and the two from Milton Doyle.
Группа девочек баскетбольного клуба Нижний Новгород. Cannon Girls. Гостевые события. 25 федераций. Мы должны показать, где мы играем дома. Дайте аплодисменты в команде, зарядите ее!
Takes it in the lane, Broussard all the way, nothing in the end, a rebound. Kevin Tumba comes up with a loose ball. Down the lane, makes a bump, Booker's got to kick it out. Well, the three is up, and again, Doyle 3 for 3 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. He is on fire. 18-point lead now to UCAM Murcia. We got to kick it out. Broussard, good ball movement now all the way around to get the reversal. The stride is up, and the three is good. Well, nice ball reversal. Astakovic just comes back into the game. They just turned the ball over. Again, it's been the best passage of play so far from UCAM Murcia. Milton Doyle, top scorer in the game with 15 points, 31% from the field. 6:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Broussard comes off the game. They set the screen. They got to throw it down to Toropov. Toropov backs down, gets double teamed, loses it. Well, look at that for hustle. Charlon Klug on the floor, dive for it. Kevin Tumba now. I'm not sure what the officials have called, if they've called a foul or if they've called a jump ball. Well, here you can see Clough comes and look at that diving on the floor. Look at the desire, both of them. That's a team right there that wants to win. Well, the shot is up, and the shot is good from downtown. Well, hits another three-pointer. Well, it's actually a long two. He had his foot on the line, so no, it was a three-pointer. 14-point deficit. Soko, low block. He's on 12 points. Gives up to Clough. And Clough is fouled by Strepkov. You can see he does not agree with the official's call. Puts the shot up, and the shot is good again. Well, right now, Ultrasan, Doyle are on fire. It's three-point city, raining threes. Strepkov gives it up. We got another three ball. And he catches out of bounds. It will be a turnover. Toropov trying his best inside to go for as many of his offensive boards as he can, but you can see he just banged into Toropov. I think he got a hit from his own teammate. There's an offensive foul there on Ovi Soko as he just pushed off, but they lead this one by 16 with just under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Strepkov comes off one screen, kicks out. Good ball movement to get the three in the corner. The three is up, and the three is neatly tucked away. Both teams now just enjoying a bit of show from the perimeter. That was Babarin. Hilton crosses over. Doyle comes off another crossover. Well, just maybe too many dribbles, but he turned it over. Toropov comes up with a loose ball. Transition now. Down low. Oh, they lose it again. Clough comes up, bit of showcase. Well, they want a double dribble. It's not called. Doyle comes off a screen now. Cross court, Charlon Clough. Clough doesn't take many threes, takes it in. Backs down, fades away. Charlon Clough, you gotta love it. Well, it's as smooth as you like. Charlon Clough makes it look easy. Strepkov comes off one screen, crosses over to another. Puts up a floater off the backboard. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. The foul on Charlon Clough. You can see what he likes to do. He likes to really put a lot of pressure on his defender by coming off a lot of screens, but there's the three-pointer there from Babarin. He makes the first free throw. Originally from Almaty, Kazakhstan, where he was born. Briefly played with a few teams. He's now been with Nizhny Novgorod since 2015. Dribbles into a double team now. You've got to get out of it. They do so well underneath the basket. Tumba throws it down. Kevin Tumba just hangs on the rim, and he stares down Toropov. Well, it was a matter of when, not if. Look at this. Soko dished it off. Yes, sir. Thank you, Ovi. Kevin Tumba. Well, I think what happens is Toropov just gives him a little bit of a friendly nudge to acknowledge a dunk. Kevin Tumba makes the three-point play. 4:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. And another turnover as a legal screen is set. And right now the body language from Nizhny Novgorod just says it all. Well, look at that for a dunk. I mean, more important, it's the unselfish basketball. Obi Soko just dishing it off. Well, they lob it into Doyle. Doyle catches, does so well to keep it alive. Pulls the screen now from Tumba. Tries, can he get his third three? Can't get it. Tumba, no surprise, another rebound. Tumba has just been an absolute monster on the boards. He's at 11 points and 9 rebounds. He's 1 rebound shy from his double-double. Ivan Strepkov also has 8 assists in the game. He's 4 points and 2 assists away from his double-double. Well, that was Tumba's 10th rebound, pardon me. So he now has his double-double in the game. Doyle shakes and bakes. Doyle takes it in. Off the backboard again, doesn't get it. Whoa, Soko going in for another opportunity. He doesn't get it. Bavarin kicks out to Strepkov. Strepkov comes off one screen, back to Toropov. Toropov puts it up, and an offensive foul. Good defensive play by Obi Soko. Well, he took the charge, but he got hit on the way. And this is why this team got to the Final Four last year with players like Obi Soko in the lineup. Just the unselfish play we've already seen. Kevin Tumba, Shalom Kluf diving on the floor for a loose ball. Obi Soko, unselfish basketball. In the corner, Booker gets him up with a pump fake. Tries the Euro step, kicks out. Kluf back to Booker, good ball movement. Another three, Doyle in and out, doesn't get it. And it comes off of Gudamak, so UCAM Murcia will get the ball baseline. They'll lob it into Tumba. Tumba now looking for the handoff. Doyle crosses over again. Doyle kicks out. Kluf doesn't take many threes, but Shalom Kluf, nothing but net. Yes, sir. He can make it from downtown. And Shalom Kluf has been a big difference for them in this game. 13 points now. Strepkov pulls over. He is fouled in the process. Only the 13th foul for UCAM Murcia, so he'll get the ball sideline. I mean, look at this unsub. It's a penetration. It's a kick out. Shalom Kluf, 3 points. I mean, everything for UCAM Murcia. The penetration breaks down the defense. When you got shooters on the wing, you're going to go back to a Final Four again. Marcus Deliot subs out of the game for Kevin Tumba. Kevin Tumba leaves this game with his double-double. Strepkov gets the handoff now, and he hits it from 18 feet. A good catch and shoot there. Good fakes the pass. Double high screen coming out. Takes it in the lane. Kicks out the Doyle. Doyle, 5 seconds on the shot. I've got to isolate now. Pulls up. Can he get his third three? Oh, my Lord! Yes, sir! Well, Milton Doyle, 18 points, top scorer in the game, cash money. You know, we talked about a team who couldn't make a three-pointer in the first half. All of a sudden, they're on fire. Bavarin now looking for options. He's got 6 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to take it in the lane. Got it by Delia, puts up a wild one, doesn't get it. Babarin loses it. And now under a minute and a half to go here. UCAM Murcia up by 20. Just really in control of this game from start to finish. They had a slow second quarter, but since then, they've played like a team. That's going back to the Final Four. Soko, low block. Doesn't get the and one, but he'll be going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, you got to look at the depth of this team. Strong point guard like Jalon Kloof, primary factor for the Dutch national team. Obi Soko being probably their best third-string player, but look at that for a 3 by Milton Doyle. And he goes to the bench with 18 points, 4 for 11 from the perimeter, all here in the fourth quarter. And Soko misses the first free throw after we just gave him all the accolades. But again, look at the depth. You got big players like Delia, Kevin Tumba, and not to mention a dynamic player like Obi Soko. Can play in the low block, but also can play out on the perimeter. So he makes the second one. And Obi Soko will go to the bench. All his efforts tonight. What a game this young man's had. You can see the coach saying, you're the catalyst for this team. You're the leader. Top 5 in the Basketball Champions League last year. UCAM Murcia 17 for 22 from the free throw line. And they turn it over. Kaczynski wasn't ready. Well, Nizhny Novgorod really have to assert themselves going into the regular season here in the Basketball Champions League. They know they got more games to go, 11 more regular season games. What's needed at the club, do they need a different approach in their attack, or do they need to assert themselves? But who knows? And the lob is up. Booker tried the alley-oop, but he couldn't get it. Well, that would have been a play. Strepkov transition, pulls up for a 3. Can't get it. Deli with a rebound. And they'll just slow it down here. Last 30 seconds. Well, 7 seconds difference. They do need to shoot the ball. Don't want to go to a 24-second violation. Kloof comes around. Kloof kicks out. Booker, good movement. Eddie Durant, he'll try the 3. Can't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, UCAM Murcia really have just been fantastic in this game. But at the end of this one, it is the visitors from Spain. UCAM Murcia 72, Nizhny Novgorod 51. And there's a reason Juarez and his boys made it to the Final Four in Athens last year. They moved to 3-0 here in Group A. And they will assert themselves to go to the Final Four again this year. Maybe, just maybe, it will be in Spain. They have played like a team of class. We look forward to that game, and they go up next week. Well, Nizhny Novgorod, we're next for them. They have to really assert themselves, as we said. It's going to be a big, big change for them in the Basketball Champions League this season, but they must adapt to life here. Well, UCAM Murcia, next week you can see them play against another team favorite, Citius Avellino, as they host the Italians on Tuesday, the 30th of October. Game day 4 of the Basketball Champions League. Nizhny Novgorod next week. It only gets tougher for them as they're on the road in Turkey, and they play on one of the all-time tournament favorites all 3 seasons, Banvit. Well, right now, Banvit are losing on the road to Ventspils with 3:50 to go, down by 7. If you want to change over and watch that game, but in this game, it was all about the fourth quarter 3-point shooting by UCAM Murcia, dominating the rebounds, 39-30. And the turnovers just too many for Nizhny Novgorod. Well, that is as it stands here, ladies and gentlemen. We do thank you for joining us. You can see top scorers in the game. Strepkov, top scorer for Nizhny Novgorod, 8 points, just not good enough. Kevin Tumba pitched in 11th, but Milton Doyle, top scorer in the game with 18 points. Tumba with his double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds. But that is as it stands here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was just from the go for UCAM Murcia, just heart desire. When you dominate rebounds, when you get so many offensive rebounds, you're always going to have a second opportunity to win this game. I mean, he knew it was going to be a long night with the likes of Kevin Tumba, Obi Soko, and of course Marcus Delia. But he's got to change his team, make sure they come out different next week. But on the road is going to be a big ask against Banvit. But when UCAM Murcia hosts Nizhny Novgorod, we could potentially be seeing a top duo of the Giants here of Group A. This Group A has got to be one of the most competitive in the regular season of the Basketball Champions League this year. Shalom Klub, he does it for the national team. This is a good defensive effort, of course, but ladies and gentlemen, more games to come here in the next 2 days here of Game Day 3 of the Basketball Champions League. And the next game you'll see here, Group A, will be at 7:30 as Nizhny Novgorod take on Anwil. I mean, it's just really desire to watch this team play. You know, you gotta love the efforts, the versatility of each player. Soko especially, but Milton Doyle, what a player to come up with the goods here in the fourth quarter from the perimeter. Hit 4 3-pointers tonight. Well, as we said, we're only in the third season of the Basketball Champions League, but it's no surprise to see us be one of the top 2 pan-European competitions. That being based on the number of countries participating in the Basketball Champions League, but more importantly, the positions of those teams. Only the big boys come and play in the Basketball Champions League. And UCAM Murcia will be rubbing it with the big boys in the ACB of Spain. Kevin Tumba, what a monster on the boards and on the dunks. Milton Doyle now unselfish, kicking it out. Shalom Klub, we say he doesn't take a lot of 3-pointers, but, you know, there's what he can do. Well, we'll see you for more games here. Stay tuned here, live basketball.tv. Basketball Champions League brought to you by FIBA.
Number 14, number 14,